Hey there, XRP community, welcome back. Today we have some big news to break down, and it could signal a major turning point for XRP in 2025. So let's get straight into it. Right now, there's a 98% probability, yes, 98%, that a spot XRP ETF will be approved in the United States. This figure comes from Polymarket, one of the most well-known prediction platforms, and it reflects a growing belief that the US is finally ready to embrace XRP at the institutional level. That alone is massive. But that's not all. June 9th is shaping up to be one of the most important dates on the calendar this month. That's this coming Monday, and here's why it matters. U.S. and Chinese officials are meeting in London to discuss a new trade agreement. And London isn't just any location. It's one of Ripple's most strategic hubs. Ripple has been deeply involved in the UK's regulatory and financial ecosystem for years, and some analysts believe London could play a key role in what many are calling the reset or modernization of the financial system. Whether you believe in that theory or not, the timing and the location are certainly interesting. Now, looking at price action, XRP is currently trading around $2.16. It's not spiking, but it's consolidating, which is important. After yesterday's dip, we're holding steady. And in crypto, holding steady during uncertain times is often a positive signal. It means buyers are still here and sentiment isn't breaking down. Another interesting detail, Binance inflows of XRP have dropped significantly. What does that mean? Basically, fewer people are sending XRP to exchanges to sell. That's a bullish signal because it suggests that holders are moving into long-term mode. They're choosing to store their XRP in cold wallets or simply hold it, expecting higher prices down the line. The sell pressure is dropping, and let's connect the dots. The last time XRP inflows were this low was back in December, just before we saw a January rally that took XRP up to $3.40, one of its strongest levels in years. We're not saying history repeats exactly, but it often rhymes. Now, beyond just ETF speculation, we've got another major development. Big tech is moving deeper into crypto. Google has just entered preliminary talks to explore stablecoin payments. They're not the only ones. Meta, Facebook, recently reactivated its own stablecoin strategy after putting it on pause for 3 years. We've also seen mentions of Apple, Airbnb, and even X, formerly Twitter, moving in this direction. What's fascinating is that many of these companies were already listed years ago in Ripple's internal documents outlining future payment networks and blockchain integrations. So now, those once theoretical connections are starting to become real. And that leads us to Ripple Dollar, the only stablecoin approved by the New York Department of Financial Services. It's officially recognized, regulated, and linked to Ripple's broader infrastructure. XRP is positioned to be the bridge asset for these stablecoins, enabling fast, low-cost cross-border transactions between these tech giants and global users. And the whales are watching. In fact, just today, 50 million XRP, worth $108 million, was moved between anonymous wallets. The timing of this movement is interesting, coming just as market volatility is about to increase. These kinds of transactions aren't casual. They usually indicate positioning ahead of major announcements. And again, XRP is holding at $2.16, stable, consolidating, and showing strength in the face of broader market uncertainty. That's not something you see every day. So let's recap. 98% chance of a spot XRP ETF approval in 2025 per Polymarket.U.S. China trade meeting in London on June 9th, with possible implications for Ripple's role in the new financial architecture. Stablecoin integration from Google, Meta, and others is moving forward. Ripple Dollar is the only stablecoin approved by NYDFS, and XRP is its bridge. Whale transactions are happening as XRP consolidates around $2.16. Everything is aligning for XRP, from regulation to institutional interest to adoption by major tech platforms. And while the price might not reflect all this just yet, the foundation is being built quietly, steadily, and strategically. This could very well be the calm before the storm. That's it for today's deep dive. Stay sharp, stay patient, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.